Today is such a beautiful spring day. I figured it was the perfect day to read this story. This is a Winnie the Pooh story. It's called Pooh, a honey, funny, sunny day. And it is a beautiful sunny day today. So this story was written by Bruce Talkington, so he is the author, and it was illustrated by Arcadia. That's who drew the pictures. A honey, funny, sunny day. A stuffed bear's nose twitched in his sleep and poked through the blankets piled in a heap. Is it spring? Sniffed a curious Winnie the Pooh, when breezes blow gently and the sky is bright blue? Pooh stuck at his face and squinted about. Nothing could keep the bright sunlight out. It poured through the curtains and spilled on the floor. It even crept in from beneath the front door. The world smells delightsome, sighed the silly old bear, as yummy as breakfast, and that is quite rare. I'll see if spring's here right after I eat a smackerel or two of something that's sweet. Pooh slurped up some honey without any bread, then sprawled in his chair, feeling very well fed. I think, burbled Pooh, that I'll go look around and see if spring is anywhere to be found. Is it spring? Asked the bear as he ventured outside to a world where the sun shone on things far and wide. The wood glowed with colors, especially green, for this time of year that color's most seen. Nature was humming after her long winter's rest, and her creatures were abuzz with a warm, joy-filled zest. It feels like spring, thought Winnie the Pooh. Let's see if Piglet thinks so too. Pooh's very small pal had no time to play. He was busy spring cleaning the winter away. But Piglet was smiling as he cleaned everything, so Pooh was quite sure his friend thought it was spring. Pooh's next stop was Rabbit's. His garden looked grand. Spring flowers were blooming all over the land. Rabbit was happily yanking up weeds and planting his garden with vegetable seeds. Pooh frowned his pal Tigger, laughing, ho, 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 and bouncing so high he could touch the sky blue. Tigger cried, my tail knows it's spring, Pooh, my boy, so it just can't help bouncifying for joy. The wood was exploding with life all around, so Pooh thought he'd check the view underground. He found his friend Gopher at ease in a chair, admiring the roots spring had brought to his lair. Above ground again, Pooh now saw overhead Owl riding the breezes, his wings gently spread. "Hoo!" shouted Owl, tilting a wing at Pooh Bear. "When springtime arrives, I just haven't a care." As Pooh waved farewell to his wise feathered friend, he tripped over Roo and fell end over end. Roo said, "I'm so sorry," to Kanga's delight, "but to play when it's spring just seems very right." The last friend Pooh found was a happy Eeyore, with a smile on his face Pooh'd never seen before. "This smile," explained Eeyore, "so strange on my face, means spring's popping out all over the place." Pooh looked about. There was no use denying. It was springtime for certain. His friends were not lying. Pooh celebrated spring with the small buzzing beeses, slurping down honey with thank yous and pleases. Spring is, like our Pooh Bear, a very good friend, and with this moment of sweetness, it must be the